Hey guys, Lawrence DeMonico here, president of Rare Breed Triggers. Today is Wednesday, January 12th. I've got an update to share with everyone. It is not regarding our fight against the DOJ and the ATF. That said, there is movement. I've got some things to share, but it'll be a week or two before you should expect me to post a video update. But at that time, I'll bring everybody up to speed. Today's update is regarding our not-so-friendly neighborhood patent infringers, Big Daddy Unlimited and Wide Open Enterprises. Everyone should know at this time that we filed a patent infringement lawsuit against Big Daddy Unlimited and Wide Open Enterprises for their trigger, the Wide Open Trigger, aka the WOT. Patent infringement cases typically take a long time. It could take 2 or 3 years to see this thing through to the end. So one of the first things that takes place in most patent infringement lawsuits is the plaintiff, us, would file a motion requesting the court grant us a preliminary injunction against the infringing item. Now, what does that mean? Filing a motion requesting the court grant us a preliminary injunction. We are asking the court to shut down the manufacture, import, marketing, sell, offer to sell, transfer of this infringing item. So we filed a motion requesting the court grant us a preliminary injunction. We had a hearing. We made our arguments. The defense counsel for Big Daddy Unlimited and Wide Open Enterprises made their arguments. Now, obtaining a preliminary injunction is very rare. It is very difficult to obtain a preliminary injunction. In order to be granted a preliminary injunction, you have to convince the judge of 4 things. Now, 2 of them are gimmies. They're just kind of throwaways, so I'm not even going to talk about them. But the other 2 are very significant. 1, you have to convince the judge that you have a high likelihood of success in winning the case based on the merits. So basically, you have to convince the judge in this initial hearing that you pretty much are going to win the case. And you also have to convince the judge that you will suffer irreparable harm should a preliminary injunction not be granted for you. So, during the hearing, the judge actually used the words knockoff when referring to the WOT. And in his order granting us a preliminary injunction against Big Daddy Unlimited and Wide Open Enterprises for the WOT, let me make sure I get this right, said that the WOT was plainly copied from the FRT. I do not believe we had a difficult time at all convincing the judge that there is very clear and willful infringement. But what does this mean? So being granted this preliminary injunction means that the Wide Open Trigger is shut down from now until we see this case through to the end or settlement is reached. Now, being shut down, what does that mean? That means that Big Daddy Unlimited and Wide Open Enterprises can no longer manufacture, import, market, sell, offer to sell, or transfer any more WOTs. But in addition to the defendants, Big Daddy Unlimited and Wide Open Enterprises, this preliminary injunction applies to their officers, agents, servants, employees, attorneys, and anyone working in concert with either of the defendants, Big Daddy Unlimited or Wide Open Enterprises, that would manufacture, import, market, sell, offer to sell, or transfer the WOTs. So WOTs are shut down. Now, in addition to that, this also applies to anyone in the supply chain for the WOT. It applies to the manufacturer. It applies to the importer. It applies to their distributors and dealers. Everyone is shut down. Now, beyond that, this order, in the judge's order, where he granted us a preliminary injunction against the Wide Open Trigger, he also granted us a preliminary injunction against all these people, and I'm going to put this in quotes. The judge said, substantially similar devices. Now, there should be no secret. Everybody knows Big Daddy Unlimited has made it public that they intend to bring the Graves trigger to market. We have already sent them a cease and desist on that and have told them if they bring that to market, we will sue them for that too. The question is, will it have to be a new lawsuit, or will we be able to take this back to the same judge, and will it qualify as a quote unquote substantially similar device? I don't know, but I expect that we will find out very soon. All right, guys. This is a very big day for us. It's a big win. This will allow me to take so much focus off of this, for now anyway, and put my focus back on our fight against the DOJ and the ATF, and also put more focus on bringing additional FRT models to market. We have a few that are right around the corner. Everybody's going to be super excited to see those, but that is in the works, and we're really close to bringing a few different models to market. I would like to go ahead and throw this out there. Being that this preliminary injunction applies to everyone in the supply chain, the manufacturer, the importer, the distributors, and dealers, we will most likely be adding the larger distributors and dealers of the WOT to our lawsuit. If you fall into this category and would rather not end up on the wrong side of this lawsuit, I'm a reasonable guy. Please feel free to reach out to us. Just reach out to us through customer service at rarebreedtriggers.com. They will forward that email to me. We'd be happy to work with you. This doesn't have to be bad for everyone. Before we even filed the initial lawsuit, we reached out to Big Daddy Unlimited and tried to convince them not to bring this to market. They did it anyway. It didn't have to be bad for them. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up this video. I'm sure everyone's going to have questions. Please put them in the comments below. I will do my absolute best to answer as many as possible. All right, guys, have a great rest of your week, and yeah, take care. Talk to you soon.